First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective, but now can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That is the key.
And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line.
That's caught over the middle by Johnson. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Smith leading them to the line as they get set to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for
Play action now. It's Gino. Oh, the ball's out. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Johnson now to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
From the pistol, Smith got his man at the 6. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Vegas.
This kind of the feast or famine. Anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure, and when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown. Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. And he'll take this to about the 28. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 25 yards, the pick up there. First down, New Orleans. Off the play fake, here's Sanders. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a
gain there of 20. It's good for a Saints first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
As Shador on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. In trouble, and down he goes. Back the former defensive rookie of the year, Will Anderson. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Shador. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
They're going on 4th down. Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Intercepted by the Raiders. It's a turnover on downs.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. We are through 1. It's the Raiders with the early lead. More from New Orleans after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Smith to throw on 1st down. This one intercepted. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
Well, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the 1st half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Open man is Johnson. He's got it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Coogan, trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He's got it at the 7. And he'll get into the end zone. A.J. Barner. Touchdown Saints. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Saints are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Raiders 14, Saints 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And the decision to bring that out of 4-1. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive.
7-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They go play action with Smith. Back into the hands of the fullback. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. A gain of 7. And the Raider 1st down.
From the gun, it's Gino. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. Again, working deep downfield. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
It's
a big play there for the Raiders. A gain of 66 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. To the back of the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Smith leading them to the line as they get set to go for 2.
The Raiders will
Gino to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Saints 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He works free. Right side. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
The kicker
on for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and good. And the Saints are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game.
Saints 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. Whoa. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll push forward for about a yard. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll run up the middle with Jacobs. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that 1st down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
And And a
First and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Running from the pistol, it's Jacobs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Second and 10.
Tuesday. Here we go. Middle. Straight.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defenses. Feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the W.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
56, 56.
From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
The 49-yard line.
Let's go Wednesday. On Wednesday. Hey, here we go. Lion. 13 in.
To throw on the first play, it's Smith. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
That is caught. They get the two-point conversion. What a start to this one. An 8-0 edge. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Off 52.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. 55 yards on the game.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result now, they're going to test your red zone defense.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Alert!
Allen now on second down. Moving to his right. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's good for a Packers first down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the goal line and in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
A first down throw for Smith. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Za'Darius Smith in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Gino. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
From the pistol, Smith. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Vegas.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
Play action now. It's Gino. Quick throw, taken in. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden in the NFL, USA is proud to serve the military community and their families. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after him, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, Jackson. The throw here is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. Back to the sideline and interception. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Throwing from the start, here's Smith. Nice open, he's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
A second down throw for Smith. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away. Third down, 3 to go. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. A big hole. And he's into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Raiders.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes.
On a throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. give. It is Manunga. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Big gain for the Jets there. 32 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Second down, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now Jackson, this is a designed run. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
A gain of 3.
On 4th down, the Jets turn it to the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt.
Formation for the Jets.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll run with Jacobs. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now, Jacobs. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raider first down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
Here's Gino. He'll get that one complete to Rice. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Has some room inside the 30. And he will score! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Vegas. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started. Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. Sending it deep for Waddle.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. And they'll send Kupp in motion right. Throwing now is Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Got to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. He's going to air one out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Looking to put a drive together.
No balls, no balls. Hey. Cover, cover. Strike, strike.
After the interception, here's Smith. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
Throwing now is Geno. That's going to be caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Marcel Reese, 33 yards. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Allen. And down he goes. Brought down Raiders safe. Will Anderson drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Gino. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Now Smith. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Play action. It's Smith. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Carlson on for the PAT. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now Allen. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Allen going to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll dump this one off here to right. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line.
Complete to Rashad White. A gain of 12. First down, Buccaneers.
Now Allen. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Here's White. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Allen going to change this at the line. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp taking it in. And the Buccaneers have got it back to within a score. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Buccaneers 7.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no Allen to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Wide open receiver, complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
That's out quickly to London. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Now a 2nd and 6. To the air, Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Allen going to run with it. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on fourth down to come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have... Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that had ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Allen now looks to throw. They'll get this one to Cobb complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Second and 1.
Here's Allen. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Buccaneers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And this time not quite to the 30, or be down at the 31-yard line.
It's a big play there for Vegas. 45 yards.
And that seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good this guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, trio left. Look.
Gino now to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Gain of 7.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Smith throwing again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Ours. 13 net.
Back to throw, Smith. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Marcel Reese with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Buccaneers 14.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. To throw, it's Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Allen. Will find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Gain of 11.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Open man downfield is Johnson. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Allen to throw once more. Incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Vinatieri set to kick off.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. 1 second, all that remains. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
No ball, no ball. Go get him, go get him, go get him. Ours. No ball. 53.
Smith now to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think he's going to get there. No. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
13.
On 4th down, Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Middle. Hey, it's the Clint.
Throwing is Smith. That'll be caught by Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Check 58. Ours.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bucs are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
17 yards. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well, and popped it free from his grasp.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Allen. He'll get that out to the flat to right. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Going up top for Cup. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
In motion, the tight end. Now Allen again. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Now Allen. He'll try and do this himself. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a first and goal.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Allen going to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. It's a man who started on this very field for the Raiders, Charles Woodson. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. After the interception, here's Smith. And this one's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Defensively, mission accomplished. And now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble. But theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Here we go, here we go.
He gets this one to Johnson. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now Allen gets the check down throw to White. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
To the air, Allen. Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White from 4 yards out. And the Bucs have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Vinatieri able to take on the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead.
21. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. I don't see any flags, Charles. And in the final stages, the return touchdown has him an extra point away from tying this up.
You're exactly right. The field is clean. It's going to count.
And now the Raiders will face an important 2-point conversion attempt here.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It's complete. And he is in for the 2. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put out one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
To throw is Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Well, the black hole and everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's 3rd down now. Here's Allen. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Regular. Monday. All 52. 56.
Throwing, Allen. And it is caught. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock. And they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Alert. Middle. Pass.
Allen. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. Hey, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
So that'll move them up 5, make the kick a little easier.
Rarely do you get kickers that don't want some yardage closer to the post, right? It's rare, but in this case, they'll definitely take them.
34-yard attempt.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. So here comes the trusty battle-tested Adam Vinatieri for a big kick. The career leader in field goals made knocks that one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Motion. Line.
Here's Smith. And he slings one that's incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Smith to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Smith's going to throw it. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he will make his way out of bounds. That stops the clock, but they'll have something else to consider now. It's fourth down here.
No balls, no balls. 390%.
They snap it to Smith. He will have the conversion and more than that. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. Smith. Open man downfield is Rice. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
5 seconds, no timeouts. Here we go. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Here's Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And the Raiders are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is, in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.